Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is a reading for June 11th until the 18th. I'll be doing a 4-part reading for you. The first spread being 3 cards, past, present, and future. But don't get hung up on time, because the past is just memory, the future is just desire, and the present is a present. Then I'll be taking 3 cards for your shadow and ego. What's your shadow self doing? Where's your vulnerabilities at? And what are you trying to push out into the world to hide those vulnerabilities? Then I'll be taking a card for your influences working in your favour and obstacles working against you, which is your external energies coming in and playing with you. Then I'll take 3 cards from Spirit, but it's usually more, which is advice for the coming week. So let's see where your energies are at, Aries. Ooh. First of all, we've got a page of materials, and it kind of wants to be in reverse. Yeah, it wants to be in reverse. Okay, let's get something else out for you. Oh, 3 cards all together. Emperor, page of inspiration in reverse, 6 of emotions in reverse, 9 of emotions in reverse, and Emperor in reverse. You're not feeling that great just now, are you, Aries? And then we've got the 7 of emotions in the future. Right, the overall card for this part of the reading is a 9 of materials in reverse. You missed out on an opportunity. This opportunity that would have given you some sort of money or house or something that would make you feel safe and secure in the 3D realm has been denied to you. This is making you feel inadequate. This is making you feel like you don't deserve things. Like, nothing ever goes my way. I'm really sorry you're in those energies just now, Aries. Past, what you're bringing into the situation is this blockedness from a message of security. So you feel as if no matter how much the hard work that you put in, people always seem to reap the rewards for your hard work. For example, did you teach someone how to do something, and now they're making loads of money off that thing that you're teaching, that you taught them, and you're not earning any money off that thing? Have you been open with your energies and really generous with all your material self, including what you know how to do with your hands, how you work, how you build your home, and then suddenly everyone else is seeming to reap the rewards of your hard work? That's what's coming through real clear. That's a horrible state to be in. Okay, present situation, where you're at right now, page of inspiration in reverse. It's page of wands energy in reverse. Feel that you're not able to take action on anything. This is coming across very much so as inadequacy, feeling like you're not worthy. It's a lack mentality, as they call it in the biz, like lack of abundance. You really want to start generating things for yourself. You want to take action for yourself, but you don't feel necessarily, maybe deep down possibly. Maybe you know this in your prefrontal, maybe you know this in your gut, maybe this is a core belief that you've been holding on for a while. You don't think you deserve you don't think you deserve the rewards of all your labor. There's an inadequacy feeling here. 9 of emotions in reverse. So that's saying in this idea that's 9 cups. Oh, my words are gone today. This is 2 9 cards in the minor arcana in reverse. So you feel emotionally, this is about your emotions. This is about how you feel about your own tangible world. You don't feel like you deserve security. This might be hidden from you. You might not actually know this fully. Maybe you are working this, maybe something you're working through just now is that feeling that you don't deserve stuff. You do deserve stuff. You deserve everything that you ever wanted. You do. I don't know why you have this mentality that you don't deserve it. It might be your dad. It's the Emperor in reverse. It's feeling powerless, that you don't have power over what happens to you. And that is a really unsettling feeling. But do you want to know the true tea? Well, none of us have got any power at all. We're literally just at the whim of the universe. We're at the whim of literally everything else in our environment. You have no control. You have no power. And when you relinquish that idea that you do have power, you are free from that inadequacy. That's a big struggle though, because especially if you suffer from anxiety, which is like a need to control things so you can have power over your own domain, if you experience that, it's really difficult to surrender. It's a big process, but that is what you need. You need to listen to the universe, let it guide you where you're wanting to go, or where it wants to go, and just follow it for the journey. Think of yourself like a water drop. Like, we all try and make our way to the river. We'll make our way, every single drop will drip down and then gather with other drops, and then eventually it'll create a stream, which will then create a river, which then creates the sea. It's this continuous cycle. You're all on a journey, a watery journey, and it'll take you where it wants to go. Just water drops don't go uphill, just go with the flow. Go with the easiest course of action. That's gonna get you somewhere. Future. 7 of Cups. Options, choices. I'm hearing really clearly that you're wanting to move to somewhere. It could be metaphysically, it could be mentally, or it could be physically. You want to move to somewhere where there's more opportunity. You want opportunity. You really want to start taking that. But the opportunity don't mean shit unless you've actually addressed this inadequacy issues, because you could get all the opportunities you want, but if you think the doors are closed to you and will always close to you, that's not going to help the matter at all. You need to really focus on having an abundant mindset that you deserve everything that you're given. Otherwise, it's going to be wasted. That was very clear messages. They've been waiting to come in for a while. I've been really complacent with my readings recently. Right, let's do your shadow and your ego. Lots of naked people in your shadow. Oh. Lots of cards came out. Right, so overall card for this part of the reading is King of Wands. This is you. Or someone like you. Creating the space for action. This is feeling very much like you are laying the foundations for you to take action. You're in planning process. You're trying to create an environment in which you can take action within. Is that a control thing? Perhaps. Your shadow. We've got the Star. And we've got Judgment. Now, Judgment's in reverse. Star is the upright way. You have a wish, and you're willing to go to any lengths to fulfill that wish. That was the same about water just a second ago. Like, this is all going to take a lot longer to like find its way, because it's getting poured on the ground. And this water over here is just going straight into the pool. It's like the water analogy is coming forward really quick, really clear for me. You're not putting yourself into the place you need to be. You've got a strong desire for something, but you're not putting yourself in the right environment for it to come true. And that's because of this core belief that you don't deserve the things that you want, but you do deserve the things you want. So you need to get yourself the fuck out of that mindset, pal. You're not waking up to this. You're getting loads of signs from the universe and you've not been listening to them. What are the signs? Go back through. Think about all these big... Because the universe will literally signpost us where we're going. If you just pay attention, it will literally show you to where you need to go. Like, oh no, I've got no friends just now. You need alone time. Oh no, I've had to move back in with my folks. You need to be in the family home. You need to learn the lessons of the family. Oh no, I'm really hungry. I need to eat food. Like, listen to what's going on. You've been ignoring these signs. And because you're ignoring these signs, you're putting yourself in an environment which isn't actually suiting you. Release yourself from that. Start opening up. Look at the signs that are given to you. What you're projecting out to the world to hide this vulnerability that you are not listening to things and you're not putting yourself in the right direction. 2 of Wands. You're thinking about traveling. You're thinking about venturing to pastures new. You're running away from the situation. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Run away, but the situation's going to follow you. World in reverse. Something hasn't been completed. So you know that this is going to continue. This cycle is going to absolutely continue over and over and over again, like the Ouroboros, eating its own tail until you get this situation resolved. And it all comes down to self-love. I'm hearing, why does this always happen to me? You know fucking fine well why this always happens to you. Don't bullshit me. You know why this always happens to you. Because you're genuinely just don't believe that you deserve the life that you actually want for yourself. Oh, Aries. Aries. The reason why this is happening just now, here we go. Knight of Wands, that's you, that's your energy. Fast forward movement towards action. The Hierophant, spiritual authority, moral authority, religious authority. So I'm hearing you, you were told something very particular as you were growing up that isn't necessarily true, and it's a belief, not a fact. And here we've got the Seven of Swords. It's like creating defenses. The reason why you do this is because it prevents you from having to actually face that fear. Run on to the next job, run on to the next duty, like moving about from pillar to post, looking for that thing that's going to fulfill you, and it's not going to fulfill you. Because you keep on moving away, because that's not what you're actually looking for. It's not something external that's going to fix this. It's you. So jumping from hobbies, jumping from career opportunities, jumping from house to house, jumping from city to city, not helping. You need to address that inside thing. You're scared of failure, Aries. Someone told you that you failed when you were younger, and that judgment that you received was so painful that you don't ever want to put yourself in a situation where you fail again. You'd rather just do a little bit of something and then run away from it rather than actually dedicate yourself to it. That's what's going on. Put yourself in the right environment, please. Put yourself in the right environment and allow yourself to be, I don't know, lifted out of that mindset. Let's see the influences and obstacles working in your favor. And against you. The Lovers in your favor. Well, cards again. So influences working in your favor. You maybe have a partner in which you're dependent on right now. Go to them. They're going to help you build yourself up to this. They probably know you better than you do. Not often I say that, but in this regard, yes. Obstacles working against you. You're pushing your energies into the wrong place. You're literally just sending it down the levee. You don't need to. Pushing your energies, your manifestation powers are focused in the wrong place. And you're not leaving a situation that you need to. Six of Swords. There's a sinking ship. You're pouring your energies into the wrong place. Leave that situation. Why are you not leaving the situation? And why can you depend on your partner? You're blocked from a message of stability. You didn't get the job. You didn't get the house. You didn't get the move. You run out of money. You're in a state of pause. You're not sure which way to go. And withholding love. I'm getting a message here that you need to be putting more energy into your relationship if you have one. And if it's not your relationship, it's to your opposite counterpart self. So your divine and masculine self. Put more energy into those things. Get to know them a bit better. Or it isn't your relationship. You've got a partnership right there. It's sitting there ready to support you, and you're not putting enough energy, and you're being very withholding, and you're rejecting it. If you go for it, if you open up to it, it might actually lead you to the thing you want to do. Are you just feeling a bit like you're not deserving of that love? There's not that many cups on this spread, so I don't feel it is really about love. I feel like it's much more about self. Let's get you some advice for the coming week. Closing the chapter, looking at where the gaps in yourself are. Think of yourself like a jigsaw puzzle piece. Once you slot all the bits into place, then it becomes complete and then it's finished. Everything is a journey. Everything is a big puzzle. It's waiting to be solved. Five of Cups. You are focusing this on yourself too much. It's less about you and much more about the universe. So if you just let go of blaming yourself for whatever issues are going on, you will get somewhere faster. Seek truth and create boundaries. Ace of Swords. This is also coming through to me in my head as being about inspiration. You're going to get a flash of inspiration that's going to help you come out of this. But this period of time is a necessity for you to kind of develop, I suppose, and to grow and to learn about your past pain. So take it for it is now, and the time will come when that sword will come in and give you that grand idea. Release the burdens. Ten of Swords. The Ten of Wands. Ooh. 10 of Wands. Release the burdens. So you've got stuff to do from your past to address those things before you then go on to receive the things that you want to receive. Whew, okay. Well, I hope that was okay for you, Aries. If you liked it, give me a shout. I can do your full reading. Do a full personalised reading for money. I will see you back next week for, I don't know, next week's reading. Ciao for now. Much love.